A rich heir hit a girl with his car and then hurriedly got out to check. They wanted to call the police, but the driver stopped them. This area is a slum, where every family has dozens of children. The parents can't even remember their children's names, and no one cares if one of them dies. David drove the car to the repair shop, cleaning up all the bloodstains while constantly comforting his master. He assured them that Jack, from a high caste, would be fine. When David returned to his room, he lay on his bed, feeling smug. He had expressed his loyalty to his master, thinking he would gain favor in the future. Sure enough, the next morning, David was invited to meet the master's father, Tom. Tom was very warm and even asked David to sit next to him. David thought that his actions the previous night had earned Tom's approval and that they were there to thank him. However, just as he thought he was about to receive recognition, he didn't notice Jack standing there quietly, pale-faced and silent. Soon, the young master handed David a piece of paper and motioned for him to read it. David initially thought it was something good, but as he read, his joy faded. It was clearly a responsibility form. In the family section, his grandmother had already signed. It turned out the landlord's family had bribed her with money. Even so-called family members would disregard the lives of others. David's vision blurred. The loyal friends he thought he had were just the rich's temporary whims. The usually gentle Jack calmly acquiesced. David had no choice but to sign. After that, he curled up in bed, too scared to move, waiting for the police to come for him. However, as he said before, poor people cannot even enter the door of the police station. How to have the opportunity to call the police? The incident passed, and David no longer had to take the fall for anyone, but his loyalty didn't earn him any rewards. With no leverage, the master and his family continued to look at him coldly. His status hadn't changed. He was still a disposable pawn, but the lady of the house, Ellie, couldn't escape the guilt in her conscience. She has been unhappy with the behavior of Jack's family for a long time and decides to return to the United States alone. Since Ellie had helped David, he took the risk and drove her to the airport. Before she left, Ellie gave David some money, hoping he could go and pursue his ambitions. David stared at the money, remaining silent for a long time.